This episode, we learn how young people are preparing for their taxes, how you can get involved in relief work, and lessons learned from a spokester.
This is the Living Young and Free Show, giving the 25 and under crowd tips, tricks, and hacks to get the most out of your money. Young and Free is a credit union movement that gives young people a voice, a head start, and useful information.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, and welcome to episode 11. Today's episode is jam-packed full of things. We're saying hello, we're saying goodbye, we're giving away things, so let's get started. This episode, we're introducing Joshua Garrett, our new 2010 spokesperson in Texas. Everyone say hello.
What's up,
hello.
Alberta?
First up, we have Josh with his inaugural segment in That's What They Said. We sent Josh out on the streets to find out how young people are preparing for tax season.
I've got a lead, Cheryl, as to how the young people are going to be preparing for their taxes. I'll write back to you soon. Joshua, January 2010.
Some questions about your taxes. How do you prepare your taxes? And who do we have with us today?
Aaron.
Aaron, how do you prepare your taxes?
I don't do them.
You don't do them. Who does your taxes?
My mom.
Her mom does her taxes. Can you believe that, folks? That's okay. My dad does mine.
Sorry, H&R Block online. It's free.
Oh, H&R Block online free. Very cool. Now, let me ask you, how are you preparing for your taxes this year?
Not
doing it?
No. I didn't work last year, so.
Oh, okay. How are you preparing for your taxes?
I don't have any taxes.
You don't have any taxes?
Nope. See, you made me miss a note.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made you miss a note. Hey guys, mind if I ask you a question? How are you guys preparing for your taxes this year?
I am using TurboTax, actually.
TurboTax? Alrighty, how about you?
I think I'm pretty much using.
How are you guys preparing for your taxes this year?
18.
Let your mom take care of it? Awesome. Alrighty guys, just want to know, how are you guys preparing for your taxes this year?
Good question.
Let's get out of this walkway, it's dangerous. Alright, even though I'm all about the danger. Okay, how are you two going to prepare for your taxes?
Oh, I don't know. My parents still do all that for me, yeah.
Waiting to get my W-2 so I can file them so that I can get my money back. You know, I need a little bit of money to pay for the rest of these
That's right.
books, you know.
Dear Cheryl, the young and free are preparing for their taxes with H&R Block, TurboTax, or by getting help from their parents. Oh. P.S. That was my last toothpick.
Thanks, Josh. That was some great information. P.S. Sorry to hear about your toothpick. I'd lend you mine, but it's personally monogrammed. Up next, we have Chris, who's going to show us some ways that you can get involved in relief work.
Hey, this is Chris from Young Free, Alabama. If you've ever wanted to make a difference in your community or in the world, here's some ways you can get involved. Organize an event or fundraiser. Maybe it's a struggling family down the block or a swing set at the park. Give your unwanted or just unneeded things to Salvation Army or Goodwill. Find the different ways you can volunteer in your community. Maybe a soup kitchen or a Habitat for Humanity. You know, there's hundreds of agencies that provide relief all over the world, but you don't have to just give money to those agencies to help out. You can do something as simple as spread awareness to people who do have money or political power, or you can volunteer yourself. You know, the old saying, time is money. Check out freerice.com, a website where you can play trivia and end world hunger at the same time. As the world's been focusing on the tragedy in Haiti, you may be wondering how you can make a difference. Well, here's some ways that you can get involved. Giving is now as easy as sending a text message. Here are the different text messages you can send to give just $5 to $10. If you want to know exactly where your money is going, consider shopping at store.causecast.org. There you can actually buy supplies to send directly to Haiti. It's important for all of us to do our part. Back to you, Cheryl.
Thanks, Chris. And if you missed that list of ways that you can text to donate, we've included it in the show notes. Last, we have Myles. And for his last segment on the Living Young and Free show, we asked him to share with us the top 5 things that he learned during his term as a spokester.
Thanks, Cheryl. Hey everybody! As I'm sure you've heard, this is my final Living Young and Free show. So I thought it would be cool to show you 5 things that I learned about credit unions, finances, and myself in my year as spokester. Reason number 5. The Young and Free account is too legit. It's too legit to quit. I've had a Young and Free checking account all year and have had nothing but good things to say about it. I haven't had to pay any fees and there's nothing hidden. Sure, I'm the spokesperson, but not for long, and I'll still be using it when I'm gone. Reason number 4, get organized and you'll save lots. If you get everything in your life organized, financially and otherwise, you'll save time and money. If you really watch your finances and just make little changes, it can really affect your purse or wallet in a positive way. Reason number 3, credit unions are so friendly. Every single time I went to the credit union, they knew my name and they greeted me so excitedly. And no, it's not because I wore this. Snazzy. Also not just because I'm the spokester that I was greeted with such excitement, because the guy who came in behind me was greeted with just as much glee and excitement as I was. Reason number 2, credit unions actually care. Knowing a bit about what goes on in the background at the credit union, I came to realize how much time and effort everyone at Service puts in to figuring out what Gen Y wants from their financial institutions. They really do care, and they put a lot of time and effort into finding out what it is that we want. We're a difficult group, us Gen Y-ers. I also learned credit unions aren't just for your grandparents anymore. And the number 1 thing that I learned about myself in my year, my hair has a ridiculous regrowth rate. Seriously, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've shaved and cut my hair like a bajillion times this year, and it just grows back so fast. That is probably the biggest thing that I learned about myself this year. You know, it's like, thanks a lot, mutant DNA strand, for giving me a useless superpower of hair that grows too fast. In reality though, I have learned a ton of things this year. I've learned about the youth of Alberta, I've learned about finances, and I really learned a lot about credit unions. As always, this has been Myles Peterman for YoungFreeAlberta.com and the Living Young and Free Show. You stay classy, young and free. And, for the last time, back to you, Cheryl.
Water. Water, water, water. I love water. Thanks, Myles. You stay classy. And now we come to the part of the show where it's time to say goodbye. Last up, we have our prize draw. For those of you who joined us in episode 10, you'll know that I asked you to email me with how many times the number 10 was mentioned. Now, a lot of people emailed, and only 2 of you actually got it right. The number was 30. So, from our 2 very good counters, I'm going to draw a winner of the customized Living Young and Free Show Flip Minnow. Mixing, mixing. And our winner is Jeff Heath. Jeff, if you're watching this, please email me your address, and in a couple weeks we'll send you your prize. And that's our show. If you have any feedback or ideas for upcoming episodes, feel free to comment below or email me at livingyoungandfree@gmail.com. Join us next time for more great tips, tricks, and hacks on how to make the most of your money.